Calmly, without attracting attention, this well-dressed man is caught on CCTV walking up the stairs in the Kabul police headquarters. He's carrying what look like official documents and even asks the guards the way to the police chief's office. But when he arrives, it turns out he's an assassin sent by the Taliban.
Well, this is that room where the suicide bomber blew himself up, and as you can see, it's very badly damaged, although they are repairing it just now. Now, by chance, the police chief himself wasn't actually here. Instead, it was his chief of staff who was sat right here dealing with a large crowd of visitors. He was killed, and 6 of the visitors were injured.
For the police chief, it was a narrow escape. He'd been delayed by a couple of minutes, otherwise he would have been in that room signing documents.
The Taliban have infiltrators, spies inside some places. One of them, who knows a lot of people here, brought the suicide bomber into the compound in a police vehicle, which went past the checkpoint and was barely searched. He was then dropped off by the staircase.
The Kabul police headquarters in the city centre is heavily fortified. But because the suicide bomber was in a police vehicle, he was able to drive in through the main entrance and was not challenged as he drove up to the staircase which leads directly to the police chief's office. There is this checkpoint, though, which everyone has to go through before going up the stairs. But once again, the suicide bomber passed through without the explosives being found.
The suicide bomber had put the explosives in his underwear. It was very soft, modern type of explosive. So if you touched it, you would have thought it was part of his underwear.
Zahir Zahir was on guard duty that day, here next to the police chief's office. These heavy security doors have only just been installed. He was knocked unconscious by the explosion.
A lot of people were coming in with documents and going to the commander's office. The suicide bomber asked us the way, so we sent him there. We didn't know he was a suicide bomber. He didn't look like one. He was wearing a suit. And there were several places downstairs where we believed he had been searched.
Despite the attack, the searches here remain basic. There are no metal detectors, X-ray machines or other scanners. No wonder then the police chief, as he showed me his new control room monitoring the capital, admitted he could be assassinated at any moment. He knew this latest attempt by the Taliban to kill him was particularly sophisticated and very nearly succeeded. Richard Galpin, BBC News, Kabul.